From model actress Pirouette. So Dog's Body was one of the most explosive debut albums of 2023. Pulse-pounding, wiry, careening, and very queer. The sort of dance-ready noise punk that absolutely translates live when I saw them at Pitchfork Festival in 2024, even as the amps sparked and blew out the sound system. And when the buzz for this was a little more muted, that it was leaning more reportedly on clean singing and melody instead of discordant spikes of noise, well, I wasn't that surprised given some of the dance-ready passages on Dog's Body, but I was reminded of that festival performance. If they could survive their guitars getting shorted out there and Seth Manchester was still producing, maybe it would translate here? Well, largely, it does. A different feel from the ragged explosions of feedback for something leaner and sharper with less immediate crushing impact, but it's done in service of ratcheting up the groove, the tension, giving Cole Hayden's softer, aching, Jamie Stewart-esque crooning the space to breathe, especially given how well the bass lines are defined, from the thunderous royal lurking around Vespers to the haunted, discordant rumble of Diva, to softer moments like the gentle acoustics of Acid Rain, or the hollowed-out twinkle of the closer Baton. Now, there are some questionable mixing choices, especially with the percussion. The kick drum and cymbal, they often sound like they are breaking the mix on multiple tracks like Poppy and Audience, and especially the really spongy Ring Road. Oddly, the warping texture of the percussion was pretty effective on Departures, and the choice to lean towards more dance structures means a few songs will run a little long, and look, I'm not wowed enough by Hayden's thin falsetto to think that it was worth ditching his visceral howling for it. But it does feel like a conscious choice, almost self-conscious if we delve into the writing, albeit not shrinking from the spotlight here so much as feeling acutely aware of how one censors their own desires. And with newfound power and a much bigger stage, this intense desire and craving to shape oneself towards beauty, to be desired. Now, how said shaping is proceeding is a different matter. Softness can hold violence after all, and it can feel very precarious. There's a reason this album is named for a dance move demanding great poise and balance, beauty that is only held by tremendous physical effort, as both band meta-commentary, but by the end held in contrast to the freedom that can come in perception made easy, what you can never fully control but where there is vulnerability and tenderness and even love. It's a little bit less single-minded than Dog's Body was, and the blur of the religious, carnal, and self-aware iconography is intriguing, but a lot of firepower was released in order to get there, which sadly has it not quite sticking as deeply for me. But still, very good, occasionally great. I'd call this a dance worth watching.